Here's the disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Cryptocurrencies are risky. Do your due diligence and invest at your own risk. You can lose money.
Everyone, welcome to Crypto Plunder, where there will be no champagne sipping, crypto pumping. I can only give you the real. In the crypto world, today is November 2nd, 2017. This is going to be a short video today. I wanted to make sure I did a video today because there's some serious things going on in the crypto world. And that is the 7,000 mark. That's right, folks. Bitcoin has blasted past 7,000. What'd I tell you? Told you we're on a run to 10,000 K for one BTC. It is going to happen, folks. It is going to happen. Let's see. Let's look at the news. Of course, that's green news. This dividing thing. This is actually, even though it looks like it might be a negative because this guy is pretty much a big name in the cryptocurrency world. The thing is that this is actually what's going to cause this to go even higher. Why? Because people have realized something. And let me just jump over to this real quick. People have realized something, and that is when there's even the word fork happens now. Before, fork was scared. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Because this was brand new. So when a person heard fork, that Bitcoin would split, it was, oh my God, it's the end of the world as we know it. Now, because now people have realized, oh, fork doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything. But what it does mean to people is that, wait, there's a new coin and I'm going to get more coin. Oh, wait. Let me pile as much Bitcoin in as possible now. Because this one, even though this was China FUD, there was also the Bitcoin forking issue right here. This was, Bitcoin was this right here was Bitcoin getting ready to go a small little bit of FUD for Bitcoin gold. And it doesn't matter. And now people have realized it just doesn't matter. As well as institutional money is now involved, right? Which we talked about in the last episode. The fact that now there is a futures market that's going to be having cryptocurrency as a part of its portfolio. So we're seeing a change in the marketplace, right? We're seeing that more people are going to be institutionalized money is going to be coming in. So this doesn't, like this FUD, anybody FUDing out, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they want to talk crap about Bitcoin. Doesn't matter. You don't want to, you want to ban it, Vietnam. It doesn't matter if you want to ban it, Vietnam. You can't stop this. You can't stop this movement, period. 7K, green news. Regulations are unnecessary, according to the Reserve Bank of Australia. Green news. Future of digital currency may not involve blockchain. This is potentially true. Bitcoin owners susceptible to malware. Doesn't really matter. We all know that. Everybody is susceptible to malware, so that is not really a big whoop to do. Let's see. How use blockchain in agriculture. Yes, blockchain will be in agriculture. It will be in farming. It will be in energy like windmills. It will be in smart grids. It's going to be in automated autonomous driving, autonomous vehicles. So blockchain and blockchain technology or decentralized technology and being able to this decentralized database, this is going to be at the forefront of a lot of the way that technology can scale for the future. It's a necessity, because one centralized source, the Googles of the world, the Amazons of the world, they have already proven they can't handle a flood of data at one time. But a decentralized system would be able to compensate for that, right? If we have a flash rush into something, a decentralized platform could even itself out and offload its work elsewhere to other people. So then it just distributes it across the network. So a distributed network, which is what blockchain technology is, a distributed network is the future of every single technology that will be used in the future, whether it be AI, robots at McDonald's, robots at the supermarket that's doing inventory and tracking stuff, drones that are doing damage and wreckage for insurance companies. Like, all of this is going to need a distributed network. So this is the technologies that I'm at least looking for, to be able to now put my money where I see the technology is, where the technology is leading towards. Where are we going to, right? So let's look at Winklevoss, $1 billion investment, already worth. So yeah, their investment already worth more than $1 billion. Not surprised. Tax tips, which also in East Coast Crypto, he's putting together a good tax team. How to defend yourself against scams. Not really worried about it. This is interesting. Credit Suisse digital officer quits to start blockchain investment platform. You're going to start seeing this. You're going to start seeing a lot of people defecting from that world, coming into this world now. But guess what's going to happen? Because they were part of these companies and they already have trusted background with these people behind the scenes, they will get, once they get their companies up, once they get those companies running, guess what will happen? Credit Suisse will turn right back around and buy the company. Or one of their partner companies will come in and buy that, and then Credit Suisse will buy that company, so it's a one-off. So this is the same thing they did with the internet. Don't let this fool you to thinking everything has been legitimized. It's already been, we're already at the point where the numbers have proven themselves, right? The market cap of this $119 billion doesn't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Look at that market cap. Let me hit the refresh on this real quick. Look at that. Jumped again. Look at that market cap. Look at here. Look at the total market cap. Bitcoin's dominance is 62%, which means all the altcoins, if I don't even have to look at this, all the altcoins are going to be taking a bloodbath. Look at that. Why? Because everybody's putting their money into the one place I've been telling you to start worrying about, right? What I've been saying for weeks now. I've been saying I am concentrating on Bitcoin allocation, because all these other alts, all these other alternative coins, while they're interesting, Bitcoin is what's used to be able to purchase the alt. So if you just concentrate on Bitcoin, which is the coin that's going up, why are you going to sit there and run to the next thing? There's a book people should really read, and that's The Richest Man in Babylon. And The Richest Man in Babylon teaches you how to manage gold, manage money. So you should read that book, because The Richest Man in Babylon is what I'm listening to again now. I've listened to it like maybe 15, 20 times, because I don't want to throw my money around. I don't want to throw it away. This is the biggest time of our lives, next to the birth of the internet. This is the birth of a new financial vehicle. And you're right now in the midst of the birth of this new financial vehicle. And it's going to be plenty of people telling you that you should be throwing your money over here, throwing your money over there, throwing your money over here. at the end of the day, if you concentrate on your focus and focus on your focus, which is what is the main currency used to buy all the other currencies, then just focus on that one currency, because people need to buy that one currency to be able to get into the other alternative currencies. If you just focus on Bitcoin, that's all you focus on, that's where you will grow your wealth allocation. Now, my asset playbook is still in October. I have not worked on my November one yet because I'm making some adjustments, some changes to it, some updates that's going to take into consideration how I'm going to be handling my bags, which I'm going to be doubling up and tripling up on some of these. I'll be discussing that in a later video, most likely next week. How I'm going to double up and triple up on some of these. Some of these have been at a bottom and actually have hit lower lows, and I think I can jump in and get some more of. So that's going to be manual purchases that I do. So I'm going to work on that this weekend and also start researching some companies. As I've been telling you, I'm looking at technology companies that are going to be at the forefront of making changes in the business. Like, who's going to be the technology used to be able to handle artificial intelligence data distribution. For me, that's more important than just banking, or that's more important than just privacy, because if we understand that we're going into an automated world where everything will be automated, then it is my job to figure out, or at least it's my purpose for my portfolio to figure out where are we going so I can make sure my money moves in that direction to be able to be a part of that. Maybe it's a year out, maybe it's 2 years out, but if I can get in now, then I'm not going to be missing out on anything later. These are going to be my long-term positions. So I'm going to be looking over the next week or so for my next long-term positions, and I will discuss a couple of them with you as they pop up. Like I said, I've been looking at this. As you know, this is my seasons of Bitcoin. I'm still waiting for the November dip. We're right around where the dip had happened before, November 7th. The dip happened again here around November 9th. So 7th and 9th potentially has the dip. But with this stratospheric rise and the fact that we're dealing with another fork and people are moving their money into Bitcoin so that they can get free coins of whatever this new 2x bit 2x, whatever they want to call it. Look at this, Zimbabwe. See, I told you, Zimbabwe their exchange's monthly Bitcoin volume hits 1 million. That's what I'm telling you about their exchange. Zimbabwe is now using Bitcoin as their primary, like people are using it as their primary currency. So you can't tell me that Bitcoin is going to be going down anytime soon when the need for Bitcoin is going to go up. When you have Goldman Sachs now mining Bitcoin, you're going to have more and more people mining Bitcoin to handle doing transactions, because there's more people in the system, so there's more transactions that need to be handled. So we're dealing with supply and demand. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to hit that dip. I really don't know if this November dip is going to manifest itself, just because we have the fork happening at the same time. I thought this might be the dip. You know, these 2 weeks right here potentially show that we might be coming towards this dip, but with this right here, this run up, and that's basically on the news of futures contracts is now, the futures market is now involved with cryptocurrency. I don't know if it can actually do the dip. So we might actually break the cycle. We might break this season. This November season might break, or it might break late. When the fork actually happens, we might have a quick drop down, and this might actually push out into a December dip. It might push itself out just because of the run up that's happening. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to see how it plays out. I decided to hold the line with my capital and not move any currencies out. I'm glad I didn't, just because the news was showing me that there was some strength behind the market. So I didn't actually eject myself out yet. I'm waiting for weakness to show. and I don't currently see that weakness. So, on some other news, East Coast Crypto Discord room, link in the description below. There are so many things happening in the Discord room. It's ridiculous. I can't even tell you everything that's happening. The amount of work that ECC has been doing is incredible. The things that are coming up in the future is just, there's a lot that's going down. So this community is growing. There's some things that are going to be coming out of this. I know I told you this month I'm working on a value traders I'm working on my value traders video. I'm still going to be finishing that up. There's a lot that's going on with that. There's a lot going on with like I said, the next week we'll be rolling out, hopefully, once I get everything in place, we'll be rolling out the some ways for you to make money selling products. The goal is to get more Bitcoin, but more capital in general, not just Bitcoin itself. But if we can get you more capital in your pockets, then you can get more Bitcoin, right? That at the end of the day is what we're dealing with. Because guys, let's just look at this and just deal with this very rationally. And I'm gonna do some more research on this for another later video. But Bitcoin has been doubling itself every year, almost like Moore's law, right? So like down here, before this dip, we were at $300 and something. Then we get here, and we were at $700 and something. We've more than doubled. We had this exponential jump this year. But let's just say we get back to regular numbers, and let's just say we close the year at maybe close to 10,000. Maybe we hit the 10K this year. If we double, just because there's still no awareness. Like I just talked to somebody last week, and I said the word cryptocurrency. He didn't know what it was. So until cryptocurrency becomes a household word, we still have room for growth, for more people to come into the market, into this segment. So let's just say we get to 10,000. And let's just say it doubles as it had historically done. Like maybe this is stratospheric for a quick second, and let's just say we slow down for a minute and we just double up next year. That means if Bitcoin is at 10,000 right now, and not now, but let's say at the end of the year, if it hits 10K at the end of the year, which maybe we hit, maybe we won't, maybe it will be, maybe in next year. Let's say we do 9,000 this year, right? Let's just say we do 9,000. Let's not even do the 10. Let's say we do 9,000. Next year it doubles itself. We're looking at 18K. 18,000 for one Bitcoin. If it just doubles, if it just does this historic pattern of doubling itself up, we're looking at 18K. I want you to have as much Bitcoin at your disposal as possible. And you do that by getting in the East Coast Crypto Discord room and growing with us, right? Go ahead and click the subscribe button for me. And in the description below, the East Coast Crypto, I have his subscribe link to his YouTube page. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. He has a ton of giveaways inside the Discord room. Ton of giveaway. He's giving away BCC, Bitcoin, Bitconnect. Giving away free Bitconnect every day. Every day free Bitconnect. So I would follow him. Go ahead and hit subscribe on his YouTube channel. Join the Discord. Follow what he tells you to do, and get yourself potentially some free Bitconnect. Right? Bitcoin will be accepted on the Toxic Hustle website within the next coming weeks. I keep saying that. There's just been a lot of projects that have been going on. A lot of projects going on, and but one of the things that I'm doing is making sure that when I'm doing designs, like we've been doing designing work, we've been doing web work, UI work, graphic work for flyers, business cards, pamphlets, portfolios, and all transactions can be paid in Bitcoin. All right, we accept Bitcoin so that if you have any graphic work, web work, we will do it for you in the currency of choice, which is Bitcoin, so that you don't have to sit there and come out of your Bitcoin to get your work done. So if you are looking to get some graphic work done, hit me up on toxichustle.com or hit me up in the East Coast Crypto Discord room. Let me know what the project is. I will send you over an invoice with the address, and then you can go ahead and get your work done. You know, the goal is to help you build out your businesses as well. So what you see me doing for East Coast Crypto can happen for you. Okay? I can get your work done, get your business cards out there. If you need to have pamphlets, stuff for events and meetings that are going on in your community, so that, you know, if you need to spread the word towards your area of expertise in your field of expertise, which is now cryptocurrency, if you need to spread that in your community and you need graphic work done and you want to do it in the in cryptocurrency, in Bitcoin, Bitcoin is accepted here, and we can get the work done. Just get into the Discord room, hit me up at Toxic Hustle in the Discord room, and I'll hit you back. You know, I'm in and out, but I work fast. So you typically just pay for the hours that I work, and then I fire off an invoice. You send the money, and within that, I give you an estimated time of delivery, and you get that there on time. All right. So, East Coast Crypto Discord room, go ahead and get in there. Links in below, description below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Be sure to subscribe to East Coast Crypto YouTube channel. There are a lot more updates coming up. I'm going to be looking at my value picks over the next few weeks. I'm going to be researching hard. I'm going to be spending at least, I want to say, anywhere between 40 something to 70 something hours on researching the altcoin markets and looking into where I want my portfolio to go. And then if you see, I'm going to, of course, do videos on them and try to help you get out there to see what I'm seeing. And if you don't see it, then don't invest. If you do see it, then these are going to be long-term plays. I want my long-termers before I concentrate on the high-risk propositions. And those are going to be the ones that can potentially disappear on you in like 3 or 4 months, right? So yeah, East Coast Crypto Discord, East Coast Crypto YouTube. Here at the Toxic Hustle YouTube channel, subscribe. I want to thank you very much for spending time with me. Make sure that you get on your grinds. Concentrate on your coins. Start stacking your US dollar right now for weakness. I don't want to tell you to buy into Bitcoin right now because we don't know when the weakness is going to show itself, but we do have 2 signs, November and a January sign for weakness. So I would prepare yourself to be stacking your assets and waiting for red. Weekly red. Wait for weekly reds to be able to jump back in the market. All right. So this is Tragic Jeffrey with Toxic Hustle, and I thank you for spending time. Take it easy.